is to do that.
Is this one doing anything?
Is what?
Is this one doing anything?
You know, Charles has a lot of stuff going on. Just smile big and look into everyone.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
What's up? Welcome back.
TGIM's episode 10.
Double digits to the Grand Ep Show. This is... I showed you this one that way. I think that would look more aesthetically pleasing to the camera, right?
I think so.
But welcome back, episode 10. Super excited to bring this content to you. And this show is going to be geared a little differently. Normally, if it's your first time watching the show, we talk about marketing, business, entrepreneurship. This is going to be more focused towards entrepreneurship, I would think, instead of actually sales tactics or marketing tactics. And just some mindsets, philosophies, and maybe some practicality too, taking this to you. So, do you want to introduce yourself to all the new viewers?
Brandon Ross, Grand Apps, Operations Manager. Just hit my 3-year mark at the company.
Yeah, congrats.
That's fun. So yeah, follow me, Brandon_Ross3. I always mix it up. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that fun
It's
stuff.
all the same?
Yeah, it is.
So mine is, so Chris Ake, one of the operating partners here. Mine's pretty much just Chris_Ake on everything, Snapchat, Instagram. Facebook is Chris.Ake. Feel free to add me on that as well. And I'm going on my 5th year, I think.
Once it started.
Yeah, I'll be on 5. I'm on 4.6. I'll be on 5 in November, I think.
Nice. What we're doing?
I don't know. Working. So that's what we'll be doing. So this show, what I want to talk about is I've been getting a lot of messages actually lately because I want you to give them pre-context of what we're doing in the company as far as scaling and the next steps that we're taking, and then I will kind of go back off of that and kind of get into the topic.
Yeah, well, we actually kind of talked about this plug on one of our podcast shows about scaling the company, how quick to go. Is it better to go slowly when you're ready or more quickly, just dive right into it, whatever. And I feel like we discussed on our podcast that we're doing it at the appropriate time. You know, we built our brand, built our product, our services, everything we've done. We have our core team. That's what we started with, a core team. And then as we started scaling, we have more service, we have more products, we have more projects in the pipeline. So now we're actually starting to build our sales department to bring in more projects, because now we can handle everything within our pipeline. So now, I think we're scaling just to the right level, not too fast, not too slow, just on a good direction.
But we're still scaling. It's getting busier.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot. There's a lot more things going on. There's a lot more moving parts, moving things going. Like, for example, you have this division over here. You have a sales division. You have a social media marketing division. Your actual designers development. Then the management. It's just so many different things going on, and scaling up to that level. A lot of times, business owners, entrepreneurs, maybe even if you have a division in your company and you're scaling that division, because I know a lot of people get free reign where they could scale a company. So you have this budget to go hire a few people. Who do you need? And a lot of people get very overwhelmed by that fact. And the reason I want to bring this up is we're going through such a fast and a good scaling phase. And you guys, if you're on Facebook, if you go to Facebook and watch a live stream, I give a tour of the office. We're actually building out more of it as well. And the funny thing is, I literally get messages now all the time of people going, hey, I just kind of want to talk to you about your mental state, and I want to make sure that you're okay with scaling up, and you're not getting burnt out. And a lot of people go, oh, you must be burnt out, or you must be tired, and you just have to be, because they think if they would, then you have to be as well. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in this topic, was that mentality of a business owner, entrepreneur, and having entrepreneur traits, or like you. You're not an owner of the company, but you still work like it in order to get the benefits almost the same.
Absolutely.
You can still get the same benefits of it.
And I've got that too. Like, you must be burnt out, because we literally work every day of the week. We're in the office morning, do our little gym break, come back after. And to be honest though, it's not really work to me. It's never been work to me. It's just
like a lifestyle.
It really is. Like, working is part of my regular lifestyle. It's what I
Charles
do.
agrees.
Very passionate. He's over there shaking his head. And honestly, you all know the saying. If you love what you do, it's not work anyway. That's a common saying. and we don't want to get burnt out. And we do take appropriate breaks though. You know, because you do have to. You gotta step away. You got to focus on what you're doing. You have to take that time to relax and refocus yourself. So we do that from time to time. But I honestly would say I don't think I would ever get burnt out doing what I love on a day to day.
No, and that's the thing. So what I want to recommend is if you are feeling burnt out or you're in that position, then especially as a business owner or an entrepreneur, then maybe you're not cut out for it, and that's a simple facts. And a lot of people might get offended. Well, I need all these vacations, and I need to go one per quarter or one every 2 weeks. I mean, if you can't deal with the stress of running a business and all these different pieces, you know, for example, I love it. As my role shifted within a company, you go from being founder, working in the company, a lot of it, then you go to more of a higher scale of overseeing everything, management. But what happens is you're not in the day-to-day, so you get the last problems. You know, so you have to deal with a lot more stress that's going on all the time with that. And for me, I love it.
I was going to say, which is better or worse?
I love it.
Day-to-day stress or just the big overall?
I get both, but like seriously, I get both, but I love it. Like to me, it's not really stress, and it's more of like okay, this is a challenge or a problem, whatever. How can I fix that? I like to solve problems. That's just me. So if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, getting burnt out, or you're saying you must be burnt out, you're not cut out for it. Seriously, you might want to go find someone, a partner, or maybe go work for a company. You could still be a great entrepreneur within an organization, and you could build different divisions within it, but maybe you need that extra person who's going to lead you. Maybe you need that extra person who's going to carry all the stress, right, and all the weight. I mean, maybe that's real facts.
Yeah. Delegate roles. Have different departments, different divisions. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, and now we have managers that overlook different departments. We have a manager of the social media team. We have operations manager. We have a project manager. So then you're not having to oversee everything on a day-to-day,
right.
But you still have to be in there to make sure everything's running smoothly, everything is being, deadlines are being met, things like that. But again, you're just not getting thrown into the fire, on a regular basis.
Every time. So I'll come in, I'll say, hey, like this, we have to do this, let's do this, and then come back, revisit a couple weeks later. Is it done? Is it not? Okay, how do we get it? How do we fix it? I mean, that's what you have to do, but you always have to be monitoring this every single day, right? So you have to keep your finger on the pulse. Where I think a lot of, entrepreneurs I think where they fall off is where they don't keep their finger on the pulse in the day-to-day. They just kind of say they delegate, and with the delegation comes a level of action, I think, where you still have to take some kind of action. You still have to do something. You can't delegate every single thing out. You still have to do something.
So what about the business owners, entrepreneurs out there that want to build a company and then just sit back? Don't do anything.
That's
just kind of sit back and collect.
There's always somebody out there going to have to do something, right? Like somebody's going to have to be doing something at one point of the time. Mm-hmm. You can't sit, that is just absurd. Even an investor, they can't just make an investment and sit back. They have to look for the next investment. They have to read articles. They have to go meet with people. They have to prospect new ones. They have to do some kind of activity. If you literally want something for nothing, you will get nothing. That is not how the world operates. That's not how the world works. If you want that, if you want something for nothing, you're just going to be the guy on the corner who we talk to every single day who comes up to us 3 times a day asking for change because they're literally wanting something for nothing for just asking. You can't only ask. You have to provide some kind of extra value to get what you want. And I have a ratio. My ratio is 2-to-1. I think you should be able to give 2 times the level of value for whatever you want back. So if you want $1, you have to give $2 worth of level of service to get that $1 back. Or you have to give massive value back to that. And that's what people don't understand. Whether it's a business owner, whether it's somebody who's working in the business, whether it's a customer, a client, they don't see that. They say, I'm going to give you 1 for 1. That doesn't equal. You have to give way more value to receive that. And that's just what I've learned over the past 5 years, running multiple businesses, working in, working on, doing that. That's it.
So you would think value, that's something that we live strong by value in Grand Apps. Within our product, within our employees. Yeah.
Simple. Why not? Why not? Is it really going to take that much of your time to write an extra article for a client or to make this design look a little better? It's going to be 30 more minutes. It's not. And it's going to build such a strong relationship where it's going to leave such a great taste in their mouth where they're going to want to do more business with you later. They're going to refer people. Mm-hmm. They're going to keep coming back. Don't be lazy. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a person in the company, do not be lazy and do the bare minimum. The bare minimum will not keep you in. It will only put you to the next place. That's it. So that's it. Burnout. right? You should be burnt out. If you're getting burnt out, you need to find something different. 100%. Find something different that you can align with, that you're happy to do every single day, because as soon as you do that, you're not working. I don't ever feel like I'm ever working. I could be on vacation and I'm still working, but I don't feel like I'm ever working. Honestly, I feel like I'm on vacation right now. I'll be honest. I feel like my every day is a vacation. That's it. I mean, what I do, I think is easy. What anybody in this office, I think is easy. We're not lifting bricks up every day, and we're not literally busting our knees. I mean, there's so many ways to make money, especially with technology. I think it's easy. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm gonna shut this down and go get a Mai Tai. Kidding, we're not doing that. But that's it, episode 10, right? Burnout.
Books. Yep.
Burnout. Like, share, comment. Let us know. Let us know how burnt out you're getting. And we'll see you in episode 11. We may have a special guest. I'm not sure who.
I never know.
I'm not sure. I don't either. I want to bring someone in though. I want to space it. I want to go guest us, guest us, and a call-in show sometime.
We're supposed to do that, yeah.
We need more time. I'm busy today. So that's it. Episode 11.